So guys, it's Max Juhasz, and you're watching this video because you want to figure out how to problem solve. Okay, let me tell you the secret on this. Okay, first thing, it's a four-step formula. There's a four-step formula to solving problems. Okay, and it's really not as difficult as you may think it is. I'll tell you the first one. Number one is basically identify the problem. Now this could mean a lot of things. If it's a money problem, identify the money problem. If it's a personal problem, identify the personal problem. If it's a life problem, there's a lot of different things that, can be seen as a quote-unquote problem. But the one thing that you got to remember is just basically like when it's all wrapped up in your head, it's really hard to identify the actual problem. So, first things first is this. Write it down. Write it down. You're saying figure out what's going on. Figure out what the problem is. Figure out what you think the problem is. And when you actually write it down, it doesn't seem that big anymore. You know what I mean? Because it's not. It's really not that big. Write down the problem. Okay? And if there's multiple problems, write them all down together. You know what I mean? Basically check mark them. Write down anything and everything that's bothering you and put it on paper. Put it on paper, put it on a whiteboard, put it on a graph, put it on something. And I say write it down and not type it down because, like, literally your brain processes information better when you write it down. You know what I mean? Like, you figure it out. And once it's out, then you can basically problem solve. So, two, write down what the solutions to these problems are. If it's I need more money, write down exactly how much. If it's I need to get rid of my girlfriend or my boyfriend, write it down. I need to get rid of them. If it's something where it's like I need to hit a goal, or I need a new car, or I need an oil change, or I need to find some funding for my business, or I need new customers, write that down. Because basically, in between the problem and the solution, well, really, the answer to your problems is really the solution. So it's like, figure out exactly what it is that you need. I'm going to put this here so that I can basically write this all down for you. Okay, so one. So write it down, right? Write it down. Okay? Step number one. 4 steps to problem solving. Number one. 4 steps to problem solving. Okay? Number one. Write down the problems. What are the problems? Number two. Basically, what do you need or require to fix the problem? Okay? Number three is basically figure this out. Once you figure out what you need to solve the problem, and I should probably be using a better marker because I'm not sure if that's like super clear, but basically, like, once you figure out what you need let's just put it this way, right? I need $100. Okay, so that's the problem. The problem is I'm short $100. Okay, so what do you need? Well, I need $100. Okay, cool. So let's figure this out. What's the solution? What can you do? What can you do? Not anybody else, but what can you do? Because that's the difference. A lot of times it's like, well, I'm going to ask somebody, or I'm going to do this and this. No. What can you do right now to fix this? Okay? And literally, just write down as many solutions as possible. You know what I mean? If it's I need if it's I need $100, well, I could sell a couple of video games. I could basically borrow the money from somebody else. I could go, work for 10 hours at a $10 an hour job. I can pawn my iPhone, you know what I mean? Or it's just, or hey man, maybe I can go sell some stuff, or maybe I can just, whatever you need, whatever you can do. The solution is always in you, okay? And then once you figure out the solution, 4, go do it. Okay? And a lot of times that's the problem, because it's like there's this weird stigma, there's this weird kind of thought process to where it's like, oh, I can't do that. Well, why not? What's more comfortable, being broke You know what I'm saying? Being short $100 for your rent or for your cell phone payment or something else like that and having it turned off or getting evicted, or asking somebody or selling something, or basically finding, let's just say you need, write it down, I need more customers. Okay, so what do you need to do to fix that problem? Well, I need more traffic, I need more sales, I need more people to see my product. Okay, so what do you need to do that? Well, I need to take some action to find some people and find some people that are interested in my product. Well, great. Now go do it. So basically the 4 steps to problem solving are right here, okay? Figure out, identify the problem. I'm just going to put that down. Identify the problem. Identify the problem and write it down, okay? Figure out what the solution is, figure out what you need to do, what's the polar opposite of, in order for you to fix this problem, what do you need to do? And then basically, what can you do right now to fix this? And then just go do it. A lot of times people are just way more comfortable pretty much, sitting on their ass complaining than they are actually problem solving. And, and I can tell you that, the problem with that is that if you're sitting on your ass complaining and not actually doing anything, you're the problem. So don't be the problem, be the solution, okay? Be the solution, get your business in the black. If you enjoyed this video, click the link below and we can show you how to basically, whether online or offline, make some money for yourself. But this is Max Juhasz, and hopefully this was a helpful video. Get your business in the black. Get it done right now. Don't be the problem, be the solution. Peace, and I'm out.